MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. Sam Igawa gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
First offering on its way. Michael Jordan is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. And that's finally over for a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
At the plate, Manny Morales, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. The average sits at a cool 305 entering play, a dozen home runs, and 31 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Mark Drake will be next. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off here, ball four, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Mark.
Into the box now, Mark Drake, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. He's set, and the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Morales, base runner at first with one out. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And it's 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Greenberg is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Johnny Duncan.
Now at the plate, Johnny Duncan, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
The 1-2 on the ground to the left side. He's got it on to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Steve Abbott gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
So digging in now, Adam Greenberg having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Standing in now, Pete Armstrong, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
The 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A runner at first with no outs here. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Coming to the plate now, J.C. Embry. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Standing in, Freddie Santiago. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and two the count. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
First baseman.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ryan Buckner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And here is strike one called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And that misses up and in, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Lifted in the air to center. Jordan is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Chicago. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Claude Metz.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And the pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Digging in now, Marcus Gutierrez. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. From the stretch.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
From the belt, the pitch.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Nobody out, runner on first. That one's in there. 3-1.
Yep, 3-1.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
So coming to the plate, Roger Casilla, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Casilla is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, is much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
2 balls.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And it's fouled away. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all up. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So now to the plate, Howard Cronin, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The average coming in at 266. 9 homers and 23 driven in. The 1-0 home.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
One and one. Here it is. On a line to shortstop. Throwing behind the runner. Not in time.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Steve Abbott.
Standing in, Steve Abbott, who's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. From the stretch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Now in the box, Jimmy Grimes. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one.
Right.
The pitch.
Oh, one's the count.
Good break to that one, and he's in command. 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
The 0-2 delivery. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Igawa. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Little chopper back to the mound. Reined in. And that's the second out.
The batter, the center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Greenberg. First delivery to him on the way.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Is a bunt attempt, but he missed it.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
A high fastball is in there. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Hit softly on the ground to first, right to him, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 2 full. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds nothing.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Jordan.
Michael Jordan is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. The pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Line to the right side, but foul. Here now the 2-2. Manny Morales is on deck. Here's the 3-2. Count remains full. And another foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Greenberg will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one. So with one away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. Ready now for Cincinnati, Manny Morales. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. One out, nobody on. This is popped up, and there's out number two.
Now batting, shortstop, Mark Drake.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Drake. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And the Reds have their first hit of the game. He'll get it into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Now batting, the right fielder, Johnny Judge.
To the plate now, Johnny Duncan, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get two quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Into the box now, Claude Metz, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's the 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Still 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Digging in to try it again, Marcus Gutierrez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Grimes is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We played 2.5. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds 1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and digging in is the outfielder, Pete Armstrong.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and with it the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
In now, J.C. Embry, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Now here it comes. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Freddie Santiago, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A quick glove at third, and there are two gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Zobrist.
So striding in, Ben Zobrist. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch on its way. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-1 Chicago. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping up to the plate, Roger Casilla. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Striding into the box, Howard Cronin. Here comes the first pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now to the plate, Steve Abbott. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Abbott is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cubs 3 and the Reds 1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Buckner. Pitch on the way. A windup and the 0-1.
Hey!
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Kipnis, or Kip for short. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The catcher, number 9, Jimmy Grimes.
The next Cub up, Jimmy Grimes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Sum Igawa is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1, and it's still 3-1. Settling in now, Manny Morales. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Manny Morales.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Digging in and looking for more, Mark Drake. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder,
so with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. So here's the cleanup hitter, Johnny Duncan. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. Get down. 1-1.
The 1-1 home.
2.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Pops this one up. Zobrist in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Reds are down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Digging in, Adam Greenberg. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Adam Greenberg.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Greenberg is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in, Pete Armstrong, 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. Left side, but well fouled.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
A runner at first with no outs here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Tony Cingrani comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Into the box, J.C. Embry, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0. None out, runners at first and second. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Now the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Standing in now, Freddie Santiago. He swings and grounds it to short. Speared on the dive. He beat it out. An exceptional effort comes up just short, and now the bases will be loaded.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Ben Zobrist is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And it's not in time. He's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
First offering on its way. Oh, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
On the ground is short. This could be two. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 1 run on 4 hits here. No errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 4 and the Reds 1. So stepping in, Claude Metz. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Pitch number 100 on its way. No balls and 1 strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. A ball and 2 strikes.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher, Marcus Gutierrez.
Now at the plate, Marcus Gutierrez. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One and 2 now. Here it comes. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. In now, Roger Casilla. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Got him. Maybe the best paw ball he's thrown, and that'll end it. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail it 4-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First offering on its way, and he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Now the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
In the air now, out to right field. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
At the plate, Jimmy Grimes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And there's ball 2 now. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, Igawa.
Striding in once again, Igawa. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit out towards second. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
So now to the plate, Adam Greenberg, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Softly hit to the left side. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Pete Armstrong will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here's the first pitch to him. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1. Popped him up. Cronin is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Up next to the Cubs, the shortstop, J.C. Embry.
Now at the plate, J.C. Embry 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. One and one. Hit high and deep out to left center field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Brad Naquin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Freddie Santiago, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
To short. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Willie Peralta is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Leading off the inning, Howard Cronin, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Skied into very shallow right. Santiago is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Brad Naquin.
Michael Black will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Michael Black.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. His average sits at 296 entering play, with 19 homers and 68 runs batted in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball three.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
One out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with one away in the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Michael Jordan, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Peralta is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. The 0-1 sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the shortstop, Mark.
Ready for another shot now, Mark Drake. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 21 for him on the season, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Billy Palmer will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 25, Billy Palmer.
To the plate now, Johnny Duncan. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 7 and the Reds 4. Lincoln Veras gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Lincoln Veras.
Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Duncan is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ryan Buckner. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went out.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
1-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2. Popped up. Cronin near the first base bag, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jason Kipnis. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch.
That's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Yep, 1-1.
Lined into left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Grimes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. Swing and a looper to left. Left fielder coming in. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Jesse Padilla will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And this is taken outside for ball one. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Greenberg. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch on its way.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
The 0-1 offering rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. One and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Drake is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded.
Ladies
Luke
and gentlemen,
Little has been
your
summoned from the
attention, please.
bullpen as he'll do so
Now
to
pitching
start the
for
8th.
Cubs, number 43, Luke Little.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Claude Metz.
Metz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Fouled off. Fastball well outside. Marcus Gutierrez will be next. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Marcus Gutierrez.
Gutierrez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In now for the Reds, Roger Casilla. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Reds are down in order. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Carmen Jimenez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Willie Molina will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pete Armstrong stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 2-2.
We got a full count. 3-2.
J.C. Embry is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Jordan has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, J.C. Embry.
Ready once again, J.C. Embry. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Standing in now, Freddie Santiago, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The throw into second. The throw pulls him off the bag. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's Ben Zobrist now. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. From the stretch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Two balls and a strike. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Gets a small piece near the plate. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Thomas Nicholas comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Thomas Nicholas.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Howard Cronin.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Set to get his day started, Willie Molina, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-0 to him now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
1 out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Jordan.
Stepping in, Michael Jordan, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's good.
2 out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. You know what, D-Row, when the wind's blowing out like it is today, you're going to see a lot of home runs, and that's what we saw.
Yeah, Dan, you know this as a pitcher. You can mishit a ball, and it's going to the cheap seats today. They did an excellent job of changing their approach and getting balls in the air.
So now to the plate, Manny Morales. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. The Reds down to their last strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit back toward the mound. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Into the box now, Mark Drake, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Chicago Cubs with a division best 102nd team win. Sam Igawa earns win number 15 on the year. Steve Abbott was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Thomas Nicholas wraps it up for the save, his 53rd of the season, which leads the league. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.